So you just got laid off, you're unemployed, and you're freaking out because you have no idea when you're actually going to go back to work. It's a tough time out there, but you still have bills to pay. And let's say you have to sell your silver. You got, you know, responsibilities. You got a house to pay for, food, utilities. You have kids' daycare, car payments, the whole nine. And you got to sell your silver. Um, it's a tough thing to have to deal with, but that's life. That's the um, situation we've been dealt, and so we just have to keep moving forward. So in Washington, about 2 weeks ago, the governor shut down um, all non-essential businesses. So basically, most places just closed the door. My local coin shops haven't been open for like 2 or 3 weeks now. It's been a tough time just to get silver. But now it's going to be a tougher time to sell your silver if you actually have to come up with some cash. Because if all the coin shops are closed, where in the world are you going to sell all this silver? You have bills to pay. But don't panic, because there's a lot of different options out there that you can sell your silver pretty easily. And it actually might help you out in the long run, because you might actually make more money doing it this way than you would if you could just walk into a local coin shop and dump your silver. So stay tuned. Hey, what's up, YouTube? How you doing? This is Northwest Stacker. Hope everything's going well. So I freaked out a little bit the other day when I watched a video on YouTube that Silver Dragons put up. It was basically a video on him trying to get silver at 3 of his local coin shops to see if they actually even had any silver. And so what freaked me out a little bit was when he went to the first location, it was actually closed. And then I started realizing, oh man, all of my coin shops in my area have been closed for weeks, especially with the stay-home order that the governor passed. They're not open, and they're not going to be open for another month. So if I had to sell my silver, where in the world was I going to have to sell it to? Who was going to buy it? And so I start sitting down and calming myself down a little bit and realize I can just sell it on OfferUp or Craigslist or Instagram or any online bullion dealer like APMEX or SD Bullion. And so this video is going to be more about OfferUp and the pros and cons that I've experienced using that app. And then I'll do follow-up videos here in the future that will talk about Instagram and Craigslist and APMEX and SD Bullion. So there's a lot of pros actually to selling on OfferUp. I actually like it. The biggest pro is if I price the silver that I want to sell competitively and realistically, it typically sells within an hour or two. Probably 99% of everything that I flipped on OfferUp sells within the first couple hours, which is great. The next pro is they're always local meetups. I only meet up at a place in my area at Albertsons, basically, during the daytime. And I only bring what the customer is actually purchasing. And so I'm not worrying about having a package and bubble wrap all these pieces of silver and going to the post office or the UPS store. I just set up a place and a time on OfferUp and literally go there and exchange the silver for cash. So it's super easy. And then also a huge pro is typically on OfferUp, you're able to sell your silver at a higher price. A lot of times when you go try to sell to your local coin shop or a bullion dealer, for example, generic rounds, they may give you spot price for, or just under spot price. But if you go and sell it on OfferUp, typically you're making $2 to $3 above spot price, and you can sell them all day long. So you're actually going to end up making more money not selling it to your local coin shop and putting in the legwork and selling it on OfferUp. So my last pro is that you make ongoing customers on OfferUp. I've got a few guys that, send me messages on a regular basis, seeing if I've got anything new that I want to sell them, or they just check in with me from time to time. And so these are guys that, I've flipped some silver to in the past, and, I feel comfortable with them. They feel comfortable with my prices. So it's a win-win situation for both of us. So it's worked out. But, with pros, there's always cons. And so there are definitely some cons using OfferUp. And one of those cons are it's just dangerous, or it could be dangerous, because you don't know these people and you're meeting them somewhere with real money, with silver. And, there's definitely not the best kind of folks out there in the world, and you could be walking into a bad situation. So definitely be safe. Meet in a lighted area, meet during the daytime, meet during, a place that is highly trafficked. Just be safe. Another con is, for every item that you actually put on OfferUp, you may get 20 to 30 lowball offers. Let's say you put up an American Silver Eagle for $20, you'll get a ton of offers between 10 to 15 bucks. It's just reality. Everyone's trying to get a deal, and I can't blame them, but it's definitely a pain to have to sift through all those offers. Another big con is that you get a lot of flakes. A lot of guys, have good intentions of meeting up, but then stuff comes up and, they don't take the time to let you know, hey, I'm not going to be able to meet you in the next hour. If you have any other offers, take it. So you get a lot of flakes, and, that's time, and time's money. So it's always a crappy thing to have to deal with if you're meeting someone sitting there for 10 minutes and they don't show up. So that's definitely a con. And the last con is you just get a ton of messages asking you, how many pieces do you have? Do you have anything else? You just get some random questions and a lot of messages, which takes up, again, a lot of time. But yeah, so don't panic when you're, faced with an emergency. If you're laid off, unemployed, there's definitely options to liquidate your silver. That's for sure. OfferUp is a great solution if you have the time, patience, and willingness to have to deal with all the flakes or the many messages that you might get. But yeah, so if you like this video and you took anything positive from it, feel free to subscribe to my channel, and we'll talk to you later.